Hey, what's up guys, Shattuck here, and welcome back to Hades. This is now episode 3. In the last episode, we made it all the way to Elysium. Then we died in like the 4th room or something. But I was actually very surprised. I had a very clutch fight with the Ryan Bone Hydra at the end of Asphodel to be able to earn that diamond you see there in the bottom right. So yeah, in this episode, even though the bow has the Dark Thirst, which I explained in the last episode, I am going to be going with shield, because shield is my favorite out of all the weapons. It just feels the best for me. Probably because I can actually block attacks. And also, most of the time whenever I have the shield, I don't really go for Athena all that much. So I don't, because I'll not actually take other dashes besides, I won't wait for dash deflect, because I can actually just, as long as I can hold X for long enough, I can just block the attack. So, yeah. Just gonna head on into the third escape attempt. I don't know if any god is told. Okay, yeah, actually, it's not a god; it's a Daedalus hammer.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Okay, special can shake up to 4 additional foes before returning. Your bullet does 400% damage to enemies. Also does 50% damage to foes around you when you catch it. Basically, the Daedalus hammer is a upgrade directly to. It's basically just like more damage or more something directly on your weapon. There's no like extra benefit like how the god boons are, where it's like chain lightning or inflicting a certain curse or anything. So, yeah, all of these are really good. Well, Dreadflight can get you into trouble if you throw it, and then it's like it's just stuck sitting at. It's like it keeps on bouncing around, and you're like being rushed by something. I think I'm gonna go with Breaching Rush here.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Just because being able to take down armored enemies faster is gonna be very helpful. So basically, I'm pretty sure any enemy that has armor on this, at least in the first area, the bulwark should get rid of that armor in one hit. Because of the plus 400% damage. Oh, we're starting off with a Dionysus boon. You know, try not to make everyone the same. Yeah, I just really just dash straight onto a trap. If Dionysus is there in the beginning, I won't pick Festive Fog every time, even though Festive Fog or Trippy Shot is one of the best upgrades in the game. I see how that gets boring watching somebody do the exact same thing every time. That's also why I'll be switching up weapons. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna spend the first of the nectars
Lord Dionysus, it's been great
to Dionysus so I can get his
accept
keepsake.
this humble offering.
Now that is something, a right princely gift there, Zack. And just so happens, I got something here I have been meaning to give you.
Thank you, Dionysus, mate.
Yes, basically as I mentioned in the previous episode, like that overflowing cup, it'll guarantee that a Dionysus boon will be the first boon I see on that.
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving, Zack? You holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
Okay, Drunken Flourish, Trippy Shot, or Drunken Dash. I'm gonna go Drunken Flourish here. I mean, I could go Trippy Shot, but like I said before, I don't want it to be the same thing every time. Because, I mean, there is one really good combo if you get Zeus boons and Dionysus boons with Trippy Shot. But I'm just gonna go with Drunken Flourish here. And also, it's a rare boon, and the other ones are common. So. And I'm not quite actually gonna, after I clear this room, I don't quite remember what the hangover damage does. I think it's just like a constant tick of damage. Yeah. I was gonna actually like, look into the... Yeah, so now I kind of wish I had the Daedalus enchantment for... or Daedalus upgrade. For it being able to have it bounce around more. Yeah, bottle nectar, okay. Yeah. For having it be able to bounce around more, because then I could just hit a ton of enemies and then just start ticking away at all their health. So we have an Ares boon here. Yeah. I took away his shield and half of his health in like one hit, it looked like. Not quite sure how I blocked those shots from the turret behind me. But, I mean, the game decided to say I blocked it, so I guess the game's being nice.
Lord Ares.
Oh, you could have given me the nectar. I forgot I just got
more than
one.
100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
Last shot you cast, that's a Blade Rift, hurtling ahead, your attacks when cast deal more damage. If using Death Defiance, deal more damage than that encounter. Blade Rifts, I mean, they're good early on, but they just get worse and worse. And they're really only good if you have more than one cast, which obviously right now we only have one, which I'm pretty sure you can get to like 3. So I'm actually just gonna go with Urge to Kill here.
It's me or them.
Like, if I had more cast, I'd probably pick the Blade Rifts. I wish I could just keep on hitting them with the... Yeah, you can like stack it up to... You could stack the Hangover up to 10 times on them. And then each time you do it, it'll be another 6 damage per tick. So yeah, oh, and Aphrodite. Getting a wide variety of boons here. This thing.
Let's go, Doomstone.
Not like this. That was a... Oh yeah, I forgot I have the armor breaching thing. Taking a lot of damage here. Really should not have taken that much damage there, but I'm gonna go ahead and gift Aphrodite.
Lady Aphrodite, I am truly blessed simply to have made your acquaintance, so this is for you.
Lasting relationships are built on reciprocity. So if you lavish me with gifts, why, what am I to do but give you something in return?
Eternal Rose, which does the same thing as Dionysus, is keepsake when said it.
You must know that the heart has infinite capacity
Causes
for
the
empathy,
Aphrodite immunity
and
first.
I so feel for you there that I have mustered for you some of the most beautiful of blessings I can offer.
Epic fashion dash. I'm just gonna go with when Dying Lament. Because I don't really want Wave of Despair fashion dash. Dying Lament here.
Love and loss.
Yeah, so that was not a very good fight against the Doomstone.
Must be the
Oh, here's the fountain.
recognition back at home.
Let's say that here's the fountain chamber. So as I mentioned in the last episode, basically you just go in here, there's a fountain. At least I think I mentioned it in the last episode. There's a fountain in here that heals you. And there's also the whatever the room reward was supposed to be. It'll just be sitting there in the middle for free. We're gonna go for the palm here because with only 76, can't really buy anything in the shop.
Oh no.
Nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead.
Father.
So sometimes there'll be things like this where it's just enemies will be spawning pretty much constantly. Well, not constantly. I mean, it's like whenever you take an enemy out, another one will spawn to take its place.
Who else?
And you just have to survive for a certain number of time. And you can technically just keep on trying to get away from the enemies, but eventually you may end up getting overwhelmed. But one incentive to actually try and take some of the enemies down is they can drop money.
Enough.
So yeah,
There we are.
going to I guess Drunken Flourish will be the best out of all those.
Days on Olympus.
I'm gonna buy the life essence,
Here then.
the 12 health. Then another palm. I mean, palms are decent, but they can be better. Yes, these guys, they'll just hop around and they'll shoot out proximity mines. But, I mean, the proximity mines take a while to blow up anyway, so... And they may just look like they're just like normal mines. They just like blow up there immediately, but that's just because I'm taking them down before any of them can land. If they land, I'm not near it. I don't want to dash up, I was trying to dash sideways, but
That's something.
this time I'm gonna actually increase one more damage every half second. I mean, that is pretty good, but I'm gonna go with that, plus 4% more damage on all my attacks. My attack special and...
Brimstones.
So here's the Brimstone, guys. Basically, they're just like the Doomstones, but way easier to kill, especially with shield. Basically, anything that just shoots like one concentrated attack like this is pretty easy to kill. With the shield, because you can just sit there with your bull rush charging, and then they can't hit you.
The key to a weapon.
Key. Which darkness? 30 darkness. I mean, I really should go for the darkness, but I wouldn't. I'm actually gonna go for key here. So first, since it is a more difficult room, I'm gonna give me 2 keys. Then I only need 1 more key, and then I can unlock the last weapon, at least for that is showing right now. There are more weapons, but they only start off with showing you like 4. So now you can actually see how these things are like proximity mines. If I go like that, they just blow up whenever they hit the ground, whenever the guy that shot them is dead. Jeez, how many... Is that all this one guy here shooting the bombs? Well, yeah, that was 2 keys.
This to unlock a weapon.
Still gonna go for, I'm gonna go for Centaur Heart. Again. Yeah, here we are in the Chamber for Meg fight. I mean, eventually it's pretty easy to guess when you're about to go into a boss fight. I don't know why I'm breaking all the pots, because they don't hold anything yet, because there's upgrades that you can get to them to make them hold
I'm here, Meg.
some money in them, but I don't have that
There
yet.
you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Okay, so it's a max of 5 at least on bosses. Maybe it can go up to 10 on enemies. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I was talking about the hangover damage.
We're not finished yet.
I mean, it's pretty impossible to tell unless it's a very tanky enemy. I completely forgot that I got 2 dashes now. Paying attention to the fact that I had that. Just gonna try and keep her at 5 hangover at all times. 'Cause that's a lot of damage just ticking away. So Dionysus can actually be pretty powerful, especially with like a thing that you can, like a weapon that can hit a lot in a short amount of time. You see here, I can literally just block all of her attacks. Pretty sure the shield can't block that, but okay, yeah. Just a little bit better than the first fight with Meg. Just a little bit.
Yes.
That was the power of a very good hangover
Power, but for what?
damage. Pretty sure that's like 8, and then times 5. It's like 40 damage. It's 40 damage tick every 0.5 seconds. So if I could just keep on spamming my shield at her.
You're going nowhere, boy.
See, now we're at max health already. That's Parsimite. That is it's probably the worst I've ever seen. Getting 69 coins for 48 health. That is... No, like I've seen one that's like gained like 50 for only like 17 health before. I don't know why that one's making me pay way more health for it. We'll get rid of Dying Lament here. Because actually, no. I mean, Dying Lament isn't that bad, actually. So, I'll keep it, I guess. Let's see, we are going into Asphodel. Like, for like these first couple episodes, if I can at least make it to, like, Elysium. I obviously won't, I'm not expecting to beat the boss in Elysium yet.
The Asphodel Meadows.
For a little bit. I can at least make it to Elysium. In these early episodes, that'd be really good.
Slam dancers.
Okay, yeah, it is just a max of 5. I'm pretty sure there's something else that I'm thinking of then that is, you can stack up to like 10 times. There it is. Jeez, 40 damage. Oh my god. An awkward spot.
That's life. Where now?
Okay, key or event. I mean, I'll probably get another key, so I'm gonna go for the event, because the event is pretty cool.
All aboard.
Normally I would have thought we'd seen the event, because there's like one special event area
What?
In
Singing.
each of the
Here?
main areas. Like in Elysium, and then in Tartarus and Asphodel.
Come on in.
Okay.
Just gonna let the song play for a second, because it's a really good song, in my opinion.
You must be the Hades kid. How's it going then, your royal majesty? Nice to meet you. I'm Eurydice. What brings a big, important guy like you up to a place like this?
Hi there. No need for formalities, I'm Zagreus. Just heading out on some official business, past the menacing Bone Hydra. Don't mean to be rude, though I'm in a bit of a rush.
Well, don't you have your hands full, hun? I'll let you go. But there's one rule in my place, which is, nobody leaves here empty-handed. You got that? So take your pick. My treat.
Okay, so Eurydice is basically a nymph. Oh, it just spends her whole life singing and cooking here. So yeah, and she offers you 3 different things, 3 different foods. So there's Ambrosia Delight, which is 2 random boons of yours upgraded to the next rarity. Palm Forge, Underworld Delicacy, up to 4 random boons you always gain +1 level. And then a rare and fragrant beverage, the next 3 boons you find have upgraded rarity, which is the refreshing nectar. Most of the time I'll pick Ambrosia Delight, So actually, I'm actually gonna go for refreshing nectar here,
Oh, good choice there, hon.
because
Why, thank you.
we only have one boon in the main 4 here. So I'd like to be able to have better ones in the attack, cast, and dash slots than in the rest.
See you again.
Later then, yeah?
Drakens.
I hear like mini hydras.
Heads up.
Heads up. Yeah, exactly what they said. See, I don't even have to make any jokes in this video because Zagreus just makes them for me. I probably should be using attacks other than the special more, but it's just with the hangover damage, it's just so good. 5741, yeah, it's just like I don't understand why you would ever want to buy unless like there's something. I'm sure there's something in here that heals you for 41 and it only costs like 30 or something, then you could do that and you gained a little bit, but whatever. Yeah, I don't see why you'd ever want to buy the Midas thing. I'm not gonna go for mini boss for an Ares boon because it's a chance I could get one here and not have to fight a mini boss for it. Oh, we get another Zeus boon. So yeah, buy
Should come in
this.
useful.
Okay, this is a hard choice here. This is Chain Lightning on my main attack or Chain Lightning on my cast, and that's epic. So it is 81 damage. Again, like this early on, when if you don't have that many cast, I just say always don't go for the cast
That's better.
because they just aren't as good. Okay, I'm gonna end up having to fight a mini boss anyway, but maybe we get to see a new god here.
Why, it's the Barge of Death.
Because this one isn't technically a mini boss, but I mean, it's... You have to fight like 3 waves of more difficult enemies. And every set of enemies has like a... It looks like one of the blue brimstone, like the brimstone enemies. At least one. And those, they'll randomly like shoot out a wave, and any enemy that is within that wave become invincible until... Well, maybe it's a set time. It's either a set time or until you kill the brimstone thing. And some attacks you can't like fully block. Like whenever with this guy, he just pushes you back. So, it should be only one more wave, but it's gonna be a lot of enemies. So now nobody's invincible, so I'm just gonna start spamming my shield into there. Probably has to be using Bullish a little bit to just to get rid of their shields.
Crashing waves. A trident.
So using
It's
that.
number 2. It's got to be. Then...
I didn't really mean to die like that.
ladies. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Alright. So here's Poseidon. He basically does knockback and better chamber rewards are his 2 main. So this Floodshot. I'm not gonna take again because it's just a cast. Don't really need it. Ocean's Bounty, any gemstone, darkness, and money chamber rewards are worth more. Plus 60%. That is pretty good. You know, I do need more darkness and more gemstones. So I actually need a lot of gemstones. I have 0. And then hydraulic might. I don't. You know, it's. I mean, it's decent for fast weapons, which I mean the shield can be fast. But I'm obviously gonna go for Ocean's Bounty
Looks like
here.
I caught a big one. The power of
Oh,
the
we're
sea
gonna
shows
instantly reap
how.
the benefits of Ocean's Bounty, because we're about to get some darkness from this fight here.
Bone rakers.
Oh, these guys are very annoying. I mean, they aren't that annoying whenever they're just in a room by themselves, but sometimes, randomly, the Bone Hydra will decide to spawn them in the middle of his fight. And, like, I thought the normal skeletons were annoying during the Bone Hydra fight, but the blue skeletons are even more annoying, because they just keep on trying to punch you, just over and over. And they won't stop until, like, you kill them. Like, at least the other enemies have, like, a stopping period, but this guy just, like, gets within a range of you and then just punches, like, 100 times in a row. And he even, like, turns around to try and, like, where you are.
All clear.
16 darkness. Yeah, that's pretty good. Centaur Heart or shop, 77 coins. Gonna go Centaur Heart here. This might be before the boss. Yeah, it's just an empty room, I think. Yeah. If you look, it's like it looks like the exact same room as where the shop would be, but it's like an empty shop. So yeah, here we are, about to head into the Bone Hydra fight. 150 health. Well, basically like around the same as before, except like 16 more, less health or something, because we never got the Aphrodite increased health benefits or anything. So yeah, I should be able to take him down pretty easily.
Big one, huh?
I forgot I even got Chain Lightning on my main attack. You should have to be getting close to your impervious state. Yeah. I completely forgot that these guys start out with armor, so having the breaching rush thing is really good against the extra Hydra heads. Apparently I got hit, even though I was bull rushing. I really wish the AI of the game would know that the main Bone Hydra head is invincible, so it wouldn't try to like it wouldn't bounce the shield over to him. I do not agree that I was in the magma there, but apparently I was according to the game. Okay. I mean, like, it's nice that I didn't take damage there, but I'm really confused on how the shield can block him smashing his head onto me from above. I didn't realize it though. I ran into it.
Damn it.
Just die. You should not have done 32 damage to me though. Oh man. I could have had like a 60 health or something, but or 30 health, but
Earning my key.
got another diamond. It's 30.
Let's think about this.
I'd like to keep all those. Then I'll buy these two. Second one for darkness for grinding, and the second, and the first one
To
for
the top.
health.
Good.
It's because survivability.
Champions of Elysium. I've returned.
Okay, back to Elysium. Actually, gonna go for money here. Normally, I always go for anything besides money.
Long spears.
Okay, apparently the bow turret thing did
One's regenerating.
20 damage to me.
Let's call it even.
I wish the special dialogue from Zagreus whenever you take down an enemy that killed you on the previous run. I think that's why he said, let's call it even, whenever I killed the wizard guy. Okay, so the money again. But it is worth 160 now, which is a lot.
Splitters.
They're really called splitters. I guess that makes sense. But... Ooh, their attacks split apart. Let's call them splitters. Where were you facing, Zagreus? What was that? Oh, you got taken out by that. I really like getting hit by the random arrows on the side.
Come back.
It's really annoying whenever. Okay.
Over there.
Yeah, I'm glad the arrows do 600 damage to me, like they do to the enemies. Okay, I'm actually gonna go health here instead of money. So I did just gain 160 again, so...
Great shields.
These guys are quite annoying. Can you get out of the corner so I can actually see where your back is? Some weapons, like with the bow, these guys are like horrible to fight. It's like you can... So you have to get behind them and charge your bow up. I mean, like, you can just, like, charge it for, like, half a second. and you'll get like a weak damage. You get a tiny bit of damage in, but it's not enough. Thank you for making the guys that can already block 90% of my shots invincible. Using like hazards on these guys is very good because I don't think they can block those. Like dropping this on him. Can't really block that. And really prioritize taking these guys, the eyes of these guys out. I'm not even quite sure what hit him. He must have had some hangover on him. So I wasn't even near him. I would like to go Poseidon here, but I have 447 gold. And there's a shop, so... yeah. I'm getting Ares. I mean, I'll take Ares.
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
Interesting.
Okay. Slicing shot, blade rift. It's not gonna take. It's cast right now. Blade dash creates blade rift where you started. Curse of vengeance. Have to take damage. Inflict doom when foes are around you. I'm gonna take blade dash.
More bloodshed then.
So, I think you can leave a max of 2 out at one time, and they go out really fast.
Spend it all in one place, mate.
Okay, I'm actually gonna fight a mini boss for Dionysus here.
The Bull of
Oh
Minos.
god.
You come from the bowels
I'm
of
regretting my decision here
hell.
now.
This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium. You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
Okay. Yes, this guy is basically a boss. Like, as you can tell, because he has an actual special health bar up there instead of just having the... So I think they make him less tanky for this fight. I probably shouldn't have said that now, but the Elysium fight is...
He's angry now.
he is half of the fight. Because you have to fight 2 people at once. And the aforementioned champion of Elysium that we mentioned before. That makes sense, you can stop the charging bull with a shield. I really forgot that I don't even have a single upgrade in my cast yet. Ah, I forgot about the random things that splinter off from this. I need to be spamming Y there, not... or X, not Y. I'm meant to be spamming the throw instead of the... main attack. I should not have been hit by that. So So I tried to stop for long enough to charge up my bull rush. Here's the bull rush on the bull. Ew. Funny. Was actually expecting to get hit there.
Well done. Well fought. Though your technique pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium. I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
I beat the Bull of Minos.
Yeah, so you get him weak enough, and then he just leaves, because you can't actually take him down yet, because he has to be in the fight for the final boss fight.
Olympus,
Or not final. It's not the actual final boss fight. It's just whatever. It's the final fight of this area. Trippy shot. Numbing sensation. You hang out effect also make foes move slower. Would actually be pretty good. And then deal more damage while 3 or more foes are hangover afflicted. I'm gonna do numbing sensation. Get some darkness here. I will be needing some health before boss fight, or else I'll go down like immediately. Or I could just go down before then, while having to fight these guys. I forgot I used Death Defiance before. I thought I wasn't in the way of that arrow, but apparently I was. That was kind of a weird ending. Hypnos isn't. Yeah, it's quite odd. Oh yeah, so if you've noticed before, normally the people that just have a normal exclamation point over them, that means you can talk to them. But if they have like a really important, this kind of exclamation mark right here, that means they have something really important for you.
For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
So now we have the codex, which is basically, if you ever wanted to learn about somebody, basically just have a certain number of conversations with the people, and then you'll learn more about them. And there's the different weapons in there. Chthonic gods, which the Chthonic gods are like the people in the underworld that you meet. So yeah. Then everybody that has a range of hearts, those are people that you can give nectar to. And people that have a bow in their first heart, that means they'll give you a keepsake. So like Hades doesn't give you a keepsake if you give him a give him a nectar. I don't know why I can't think. Yeah, but then all together, gods. And if you have one filled out, it shows a breadth like that. Okay. It's like Dionysus. Yeah. So then there's also there's people like Achilles. These are basically just other people that aren't like gods, essentially. And then there's all the areas of the underworld. There's like the House of Hades, which is where you start at. And there's Tartarus, Asphodel, and Elysium. And there's 4 more undiscovered areas. And there's the Infernal Arms, which is all the weapons. So far that we've Like, I don't know why the bow isn't on here. I think it appears in the codex the first time that you ever use the weapon. So, yeah. And then you learn more about each weapon by taking down enemies with them. So, when you take it down, like, 60 more with the sword and 180 more with the shield.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work, and here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor, one whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we are finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice. What am I composed entirely of gemstones?
Yeah, I actually didn't get any gemstones in that whole run.
Nyx isn't around.
So, yeah, Meg is over here.
What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line. And
Okay, then. I'll check the mirror. Pretty sure that's maxed. No, yeah, let's just keep on. Oh, that's also maxed. So basically, we can't upgrade anything unless we get 5 keys. Or 500 darkness.
There.
So really, I want like 6 more keys, because I'm pretty sure it's 4 to unlock the spear, if I can remember. I check those by case, because we actually have, yeah, it's 4 to unlock the spear. So then after that, I need another 5, so I need 1 more for that, and I need another 5 to unlock the next mirror talent. So basically, every time that I see keys as an option, I'm gonna go for the key.
You know something, boyo? I think you could do a real number on one of these columns, holding up this place and bring the whole thing down in just a few swipes. Boom, boom, boom. And hate to be standing near one of them if you did.
Wreck my father's finely crafted architecture every chance I get. That I can do for sure.
He says that you can't actually do anything with them.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really. Got something new to try.
Yes, here's the new keepsakes. We're gonna go ahead and equip Dionysus's the Dionysus keepsake for next episode. The next episode I could do bow, but yeah, I'll probably just go with sword in the next episode because it does have the Dark Thirst. Yeah, I'll take down Skelly. Done in every other episode so far. Because Skelly enjoys being taken down, I think. Because it seems like he does. I just wait for him to respawn back in and say something so he doesn't interrupt me.
Again?
Right, so that'll be it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, or if you're going to subscribe, make sure that you hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one.